Hi everyone. Welcome to my first video. So in this first video, I'm gonna try and just show you how to create cross applications. And then this video I just want to cover our article in here. So the Flagtick.com is just a website. So we trying to provide some tip and trick in the programming skill and also another fields. So this part related to the cross application on on the programming topics. So it's relevant to the Laravel application framework, and then some sometimes you are reduced and how to use the article, how to understand our article. So I just want to use the video to cover and to help you. All right. So to get started, we need to set up the environment first. So the environment can help you to learn to launch application in your local machines. Okay, so right now I just want to show you how to monitor and how to see and set up something that essential thing to start with the hours video. Okay, so let's start it. I will use a command line. So this command line kind of very useful. So the first time I will check the PHP version, and this is the PHP version. And the second time, I also installed a Laravel installer. So this is a version. Another way you can use Composer too. So the Composer too, we have here is this version, and they propose some suggestion how to use the command. So we have some command we need to use like install, update, and yeah, so config. That's all. And if you use Laravel 8 or Laravel 9, latest version, you can try to install. But right now, I will start with Laravel 7 and migrate to Laravel 8. And after that, I will show you because in the Laravel 8, many new features will integrate it. And something is very complicated in the code folder project. So I just want a simplest way for you to understand the concept before you move to the Laravel 8 and learn more something in Laravel 8. Okay, so I'll try to create a project. By the way, I just copy this command, and this command have two parameters. The first is project name, and the second time is the version. So with the version, when you run the command, so the composer trying to look for the stable version and download and install in your local machine. So let's see how it's working right now. Just copy right and come to this one, and I will try to start a project. So this progress will take a long period of time, and maybe a short period of time. It depends on your machine. So we need to wait. All right, so we have a lot of packages already installed and we already done right now. Okay, so we will continue. So to continue, we will need to open the project, and I will show you the structure. And we have something we will change. So if you scroll down, you have a thing like you need to install that package. So all of the package in the Laravel already existed in the packages market. So if we go to the packages market, so this website provide a lot of useful package. So like here, I want to apply the repository design pattern in the PHP. So I will based on using the L5 repository. So I will try to search the L5 repositories. Okay, so just click on this one. So when you click on this one, you can try to install. So this package support all versions from 7 from 5 to 10, and this is one of the database layer to help you connect between the logic layer to the database layer. So I scroll down, and in here I have a syntax to install package. So I will try to copy and run. So I just get a latest version. So to open project, you need to use offline tool. So there are many popular tools to use, like the Visual Studio Code or PHP Storm, but PHP Storm is one of the power to help you work with the Laravel application. So it's gonna be the same thing with another tools. When you work with the Ruby, you work with the Python, you need. But if you work with the front end side, you use Visual Studio. It's a really great tool and also free version. Okay, so this PP Storm, you need to pay the money to use that tool. But sometimes you can create an account and use a trial version. And the trial version at least have 30 days to use it. Okay, so I will open, and at that time I go down to the project and I open. Okay, so the project open quickly, and in that time I come to the composer to let's see, composer JSON file. Okay, in here we don't have a package file repository, right? So we need to install. So that's why we can open terminal, and in here I just paste the terminal in here. Okay. Okay, so it's just quickly to install, and then when you install successful, you know how to see. Okay, so it's already done right now. So let's come to browser. So in the browser, when you scroll down again, so you can see here they have some advanced configuration, like if you use the Laravel equal than 5.5 version, you need to set up repository service provider in the app.php file. Okay, so I just want to copy this and come to the config folder, come to the app, and trying to find the provider array. Okay, this is provider erased. All right, so I just want to paste in here. Okay, and pick the comma at the end of the line. All right, so after you've done here, so you need to run the public configuration. We will ignore the Lumen because we don't use the Lumen version. So I just copy this, and then I will try to paste in here and run again. It's successful. Okay. So so what the next step we want to have right now after you configure successful? Okay, we can launch application, or we will try to migrate to the Laravel 8. So how we know about the current version in the Laravel in our project? So we just open terminal and say that PHP artisan version. Yeah. So after that, you can see the version is 7.30.6, right? So I was trying to migrate to the Laravel 8. To migrate to the Laravel 8, we need to go to the composer JSON. Okay, so in the composer JSON, I will try to remove this one, and I'll keep this the version maybe a.0.2, and then I'll find the Laravel framework in here. I just trying to change to a.0. So this is the version I want. Highest. Oh no, sorry, I just want to use this. And one thing you remember in that is the seeder. Okay, so with the Laravel 7, before we just use the 6 folder, but right now we use the seeder. So from the upper, then Laravel 7 to Laravel 8 or 9. So when you change to the seeder, you just come to the database, and in this database, if we use the read faster, we rename all the thing that has a prefix seed. So I will try to open Explorer and take advantages of using Explorer to change the name of the folder in Cedar. And after that, I just click on the save. So when you click on the save here, you just go to the vendor. In the vendor, we have a composer, right? Okay. And in the composer, we have to lock class map. And this one, I need to find the seat. Yeah, let's find the seat. Okay, so in this time, you need to change to the Cedar to avoid the arrow. Okay, that's why I just want to show you. Okay. All right, so after we config this one, we need to trying to go to the evn.file, env file. So in this one, we need to set up the database. So what is database here? Let's see. Okay, so I will try to create the name of the database and take advantage of using the SAM. So the SAM tool can help you create the database and use the MySQL. So I open the admin panel, and this one I just config the new database. So this is the new database. I just copy this one, and then this is the new database. Okay. So after I config the set for here, I will try to go to the application key. Okay, we already have, and then I need to set up. So I need to run the database migration. So let's try to run the migration first. So we have a migrate. Yeah. Okay, so it's migration set for in here. I like trying to see again. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Yeah, when you turn on again, you just go here and you see this is the migration, and when you run the migration, there are there are 4 table created, and one of the table we mentioned is the user. Okay, so after that, I want to try to run the server. So open terminal and use this command to start the server. Okay, so open server again. All right, so we got Laravel application. But if you look at on the list, you can see the font size, the font color, it will be changed when we apply the Tailwind CSS. So right now we trying to move to the Tailwind CSS. Okay, but to move to Tailwind CSS, I think I would try to help you install first. So to install Tailwind CSS, you need to go to the pause, and in this part, try to scroll down. So in this one, we will run this command. So I run the commands to install. So this command install 2 things. The first is the Livewire. Okay, so Livewire is the one of the new feature in the Laravel 8, and also Tailwind CSS. So Tailwind CSS can help you replace the Bootstrap CSS data before, so you can take advantages of using the some of the widgets or component or snippet code that's that is designed by Tailwind CSS and apply for your project. Yeah. So just copy syntax, and then I open the new terminal and put it on this one. So this command can help you to install the Livewire and Tailwind CSS. Okay, but okay, so we got problem here. The composer.json required. So it means you need to delete the composer log file, and after that trying to run the composer update again. So this command will take the source period to sync and download all of the folder, all of the package, and put it in the vendor folder. So this is the vendor folder. Okay, so we just need to wait. Yeah, I hope so that step can be quickly if my network is not the problem, not the internet. But if your network got problems, so you need to fix this. Okay. So I just try to copy the command again and run again. So right now when you run again, so the composer trying to download to package one Livewire. Oh, we also have installed Laravel UI. So when you install that, this means you can use the PHP Artisan UI. Okay. So right now I will tell you how to use this. So we will set up the Tailwind CSS so we can use this command PHP Artisan UI Tailwind CSS time and Livewire. This means we set up the Tailwind CSS for Livewire components. So we just click and enter. Okay, what's wrong here? I think we got a problem. So okay, so let's check the comments. So this is command, right? Let's trying to copy the command, or maybe I'm missing something on the command. So I just copy the command and run again. Okay. Oh, this time is not working. Okay, so that's not problem. Maybe we will try to ignore that command. We will continue to set up the Tailwind CSS for authentication. So we don't need to use the tie option. So let's try to remove tie option here and run this one. Okay, so the Tailwind CSS scaffolding installed successfully. I will adjust the command because maybe we don't need to use this option. And then we set up the authentication. So the authentication we know about the Laravel is also defined by the bootstrap. And if you want to replay the Tailwind CSS, you need to try to run. So I will use this command to set up. But before I run this command, I need to run the command to set up the authentication first. So I'm gonna try to use the PHP Artisan UI authent. Okay, and then I will try to move to this command and set up the Tailwind CSS for the authentication. Replay the bootstrap. Alright. So when I'm done, I'm trying to run this. Okay, so when you run it, we will pay attention for two things. First, we come to the packet.json. So in the packet.json, okay, okay, this the thing I think you want to change. So because we don't use this when we migrate to the Laravel 8. And also, there are a lot of versioning here, but it not be the download. So we need to npm install. Okay, so I will show you how to do it. Right. Let's come to okay, Laravel 8 GitHub. So this is the Laravel 8 GitHub sample. Come to the packet.json. No. I think I come to the sample. I go to the sample. Okay. I will show you. This may be different. Let's find another. Okay, let's see how it's working on sample project. No. Packet.json. Yeah, it's just the same. It's just the same. It's not different, but sometimes when we run that, we will get the error. So maybe we will fix it. So I will tell you how to fix it right now. But right now I will try to run it. Before I run it, I will help you add the two dependencies. The one dependency in the Laravel Mix. And another is a post and CSS file. So let's add for tools. Come to the packet.json. Then we remove the current version. We move to the new version and post CSS. Okay. So after that, I click on the npm install and wait for a little bit to update. Yeah, that's a command run on our project. Maybe it takes so long. So I think I need to have coffee. After that, we will back to the working, create a cross application. Okay, so when you install successful, so we will got the node module. Let's see, so node module. Yeah, node module appears in our project. So after you run successful, let's come to the webpack.mig.js file. So in this one, we have the Laravel mix, and we have the Tailwind CSS, we have post CSS, we have auto prefixes. So it will try to compile the app.js in the resource folder, come to the public folder. Okay. So currently now when you open the public, you need to see, but after you run the npm run dev, so you can see this will be generated. Okay. So this what I want to show you. Okay, so right now I will trying to run the npm run dev, and we will wait for different on the UI. So let's see. Okay, so the currently I'm open right now, right? So if I run the npm run dev successful, I think about the time we say that already applied in our project, and the UI should be changed like that, so we can see the font size, font color, and font size, and the color will be different. Okay, so right now when you run successful and you open the public, the JS folder and C folder already generated, and we have app.js and app.cs. So after that, we run the project again, so you can see the font size change and the font family already changed. And we also have login and register. So let's register a new account. To register a new account, you need to look at on the code folder structure, because when you install project, this one you can see here. We open the app and you see the user in here, but the user out of the folder module. So we need the module for this one. So I just create a directory and create a module, and then I move the user come to here. So when you move user come to here, you just open the user, and you can see this is the namespace for the user, and we have a name, email, and password. Okay, and after that you just want to save again. All right, so let's get started right now. I will try to say my name, and I also put the emails and password. Okay, just a simple password. And after that, I click on register. So when you click on register, you log into Cepho, and this is my name and log out function. Okay, so this is the first stage we've done for set up the Laravel 7 and migrate to Laravel 8, and also set up the repository. And right now, I will try to tell you about how to retry all of the user, and also use the module to log the user and edit and modify all the list. So I hope that the series can be continued. And if you are curious or any question, you just put it on the comment. Okay, right. So let's get started right now. Come on to the retry all of the user. So when you want to retry all of the user, we need to back to the L5 repository, because we install already, but we don't know how to set up, right? It's mean now we will set up. So to set up, I will create the folder name is the repository. So just a repository is a plural name, because I want to use the multiple. And then I create a new folder, just a name. the users, and then I create an interface called user repositories. So I just create a new interface, and then I just copy this one and paste in here. All right, so it's done. And you need to pay attention the namespace here. The namespace should be correctly, but if the namespace is wrong, so maybe the interface or your interface not working. And then I just gonna do the same thing with the Eloquent user. So this class is the implemented class inherited from the user repository. So I just create in the same level, the same folder structure, and just paste in here. And then I will try to paste in here. Okay. Let's pay attention on this. Should be a correct namespace. Okay. All right. So you've done in the repository. You need to go to the provider. Yeah, and come to the app service provider. In the register, we will set up the global to use repository in the constructor in all of the PHP class. So we come to a register and use a repositories. Okay. So when you set up successful, and then after you're done right here, we will come to the user repository. So in the user repository, we declare four methods. The first method is yes or, we try all of the user, all of the item, and the second time we create, and the third is the updates. So with the update function, you need the ID to specify the ID records in the database will update, and also the delete function. So you can try to write the multiple variant methods that you use for your purpose, like you want to query by email, query by name, or just want to delete the object with the multiple column, multiple condition. So that's why you can try to writing here. And after you writing here, you just come to Eloquent users and inherit the methods, and trying to write the largest in here. So take advantages of using the base repository, and in the base repository class, we have a lot of declaration in here. So you can try to clone the method in here and override this, for example, like this. So it's very useful for you to use it. Okay, so if you want to get the next session for this one, so I will change you because my current project I'm working on this. Okay. All right, so just close all, and then we come to the Livewire component. So in the Livewire component, I use this command to create a Livewire component. So let's create a new one. Yeah, just okay. So what happened in here? They mentioned about okay, so we got problem in here. They maybe register. So we need to see why we have register. So come along. So let's see. You configure. We configure correctly or not. So we have this user repository fast, and this is a register. Okay, let me check again. I think it's correctly, because we got the issue, and we know we need to find the issue where we got it. cannot instant interface. Oh my god, why that wrong? Maybe it's wrong because we need to change raster to singleton because we want a singleton of the user repository. Okay, so let's back again and trying to create this. So after you run it, say no, and we have structure. I will close all and open again. So in this one, I open the now I open the app and go to the HTTP. So we have a library, we have a user folder and index. And after you move to the you move to the resources and go to the views, and you have a library and user and index.play.php. Okay. So in here very easy trying to write a code. So the first time we will write a largest. So this largest I already wrote it here. You just follow up, but I just trying to explain for you to understand. So in the library component, we have a two main function. This is the mount function and the render function. So the mount function look like a constructor. So you can inject the user repository in here and get the instance to use it in the library component. So that's why I just want to copy it. I just want to copy it and paste in here. Okay, so when you paste in the index, you can try to let's see trying to insert the user repositories. Okay, so after that we were trying to move to the index and go to the index. I have a table to log all of the users, so I just want to copy it. So how can we have a sorry, I will open again. I don't know. Maybe it cannot override. Also, it cannot override. Maybe I trying to it's just the error by the EDR on the PHP storm. So you just copy the table in the index.play.php. So how can we have a table? So to have a table, you just go to the Google and you're gonna say Tailwind CSS table. So it show you the sample table layout, and you just copy this and modify. So I will explain. When you use library component, it look like the same with the views you used before. So we use the compat, we use the week, and also we can put the array in the view. So in the play template, we can get the object or get the array of object and using the for week to query and get the data. So it's very easy. It's not hard to understand, right? And then I will trying to replay because the current UI just show the dashboard. I want to show the table of user in here, so I just want to replay the UR lock. Okay. So to replay it, I come to here and take advantage of using the as Livewire and users command to replay. So I'll come to the home play.php and UR locking. I just want to change and copy on this. So after that, I try to reload again. So you have a table of user. So very easy, right? So this is for retry all of the user or guess all of user. You can take my step by step to you and work with. And right now I come to the update. So how to start with the update? So with the update, we need to use the module. So the module is one of the new approaches to use instead of using the page. Because if you create a new page, I think you can do it like you retry all of the user. But if you use a module, you need to install this. So I just copy the VM module and paste in here. So install VM element module. Let's copy this and search on the Google to see. Okay, so if you open again, many people use it because there are more than 800 to start. So we will try to use it in our project. So it's a good way to do. So once again, you install and you can public the Livewire module. So I will run this command. And when you run this command, you can see it's trying to copy from the vendor folder to the resources folder. So when you open the resources folder, you can see the vendor will appear in here. Okay. In the Livewire model, if we want to use it, we need to set up the RPyJS. RPyJS is one of the dependency need for the module. So to set up, we will use this version. So I just copy this version and move to the package.json, and then I will paste it in here, and then I am trying to install. So npm install. Oh yeah, just npm install. Okay. Okay, so it's done. And then after it's done right now, we just copy this and come to the app.js file. So go to the resources and then open app and paste on this. Okay. So the next time we will try to set up. So I will add the button new user into the user index.play.php. So I just copy and then I come to the index. So where's my index? Let's see, Livewire index. Okay, so I paste in here. So we have button. I believe we have button. So let's log in. So this is the button. Okay, and we need to have the form. So the form here you can refer on the internet. You can go to the Flagtick. So just gonna say a Tailwind CSS module, and it show you the first website. So this website provide you how to have the module, and you can use this. Okay. So after that, we need to create first. Yeah, we need to create first. So let's come to the command. So create module. Yeah, so I just want to copy the command and then I will run. Okay, so it's create a user form. So open the user form. And when you open the user form, just you copy this and paste in the user form. Okay, so this is the user form, and then we have a user form, but in the user form we just copy and paste in the user form. So this is the user form. Let's see. Okay, it's all right. So in here I will try to explain for you to understand. There's some logic. But first we have module. We need a module. Why we need a module? The module in here we'll get it from the index, because when you click on index, you trying to paste the module and the variable the values you put it in here create, because I want to take advantages of using module for two purposes. One is create new user and another is the update user. That's why I use it. But when I create a user, the user is null. But when I update the user, so the user has the value. That's why I use two parameters in here. Okay. And I target on the open module is the event, and I target on the user form. So this is for the user, and then I use create a user function. So create a user function will help to create a user. Okay, so it can help to create a user. All right. So in that function we need to create a listener, because the listener can help you refresh. So I just want to copy and come to the index and put it in here. But when we refresh, the problem here, we need to call the function refresh, and the function refresh in here, the name of the function refresh user in here is targets to the trigger event refresh, and it will call the render function again. When it calls function render again, you know about the mount function not working, and the user repository will return null. That's why this the largest we need to modify again. We will check if it's not null, we will get from the mount function, but if it's null, we will get another way. So this is what I show you, and we need to override this function. So I just want to copy and paste in here. Okay. All right. So I hope that you can understand. You can catch up the what I show you in here. All right. So this is a render. Okay, now it's working. No, it's not working, because when you use a module, you need to go to the layout, and in the layout you need to modify something in the layout. So let's scroll down, and in this one we need to use the Livewire style. So I put it under the Livewire, under the title, and I have start Livewire module and Livewire script. So come to this one, I put it in here. Okay, and after that we save. Now we will try to run again. So I open the terminal and npm run. Okay. Okay, so let's see. So this is the update user. This is the create user. So in the form, when you submit the form, it trigger the create user, and create user will be called in the user in form. So that's why this function will be called. Okay, and when the function will be called, we cannot use user repository from the mount. That's why we can use this way. Yeah, a password we use has to map to encrypt the password. Okay, it's done right now, and now we see again. So okay, so yeah, I know about this one. Maybe we got some problem. Let's come to the user module. You need to change this to the module, like the module. No, it's not the component. And then we refresh again. Okay, so you can change the news, like I create a new user, like this. No, Sophia name, and I don't know, it's the email. So Sophia and password. Okay, and after that you click on the submit, so it's successful for you. Okay, so you can add the select to space edit and delete button. All right, so come here. I think about it's just half of the our article, but I think I already covered all of the cases from the Laravel application to set up the Livewire model and all of things, so I can show you the demo. And I hope so you can understand and follow up my article. And for the rest of the session, like create uh, update the assisted user or delist the user, you can try to follow up and you can catch up and complete it. So it's not a big problem for you, and I hope so you can fix it and show me the result. If you meet any issue in our channel, so you can give me the comment on the YouTube channel, or even you can go to the website and register a new account. You can put a comment in here. So the comment in here, I will try to answer for you and give you the more. And for the link project, I will paste on the under the article, so you can download the project and run the project again to see. And thank you so much for watching my first video, because I don't want to make the video last for long. Something is very boring for people. So hope so you can come back with me for the next video. Thank you so much. See you. Goodbye.